But we're using magic now. We don't need to be using no grappling hooks if we're using magic. So I'm gonna use my teleport stuff. And on the teleport stuff, I can just do one of these things. Bloop. And up we go. Hey Geeks, Arahli here, and thank you for joining me today as we play some more ARK Survival Evolved. We are on the modded Geeks server. And we're going to make a flying raft today. So I kind of hinted at this in the last video where we did the crazy run through the ice cave, but I want to work on a flying raft. If you guys have seen, there's a video with Fox and I building something like this in Scorched Earth on, I think it was a Geek server too. In fact, we had one of the Scorched ones over there. But this is the basic layout for it, for the side. It's going to kind of have a nest in the middle. But the thing about this mod that can make this a little challenging is that you can only go so far forward. So even though with foundation support turned off, you can usually build pretty much any like distance out you want. Because this raft is based, like you can only build on top of it by keeping the platform that we see here on top of it. Because of that, there's a limit to how far out you can go. So right there is the limit. I can't go any farther. So to get things to work the way I want, that's as far out as I can really go. So I could go all the way out here with the platform or for the deck, but it doesn't really make any sense for what I'm doing. So I'm not going to actually do that with this. But I did find the spot in the back that was the issue too. So because I wanted to have too deep for this, right? So you'll see I can't snap this anymore. So this is about as far as I could possibly go to get the shape I wanted. So let me go ahead and get my demo gun out because that's going to be important for this right here. And I think I have most of the materials we need to just get started on it. The first thing we do is I lowered this down, and this is in a different spot than we typically do with the rafts because of that forward build issue. This takes a lot of trial and error to kind of get this set the way you want for it. If you're doing the way this is set now, if you see the, let's see if I can do this way so you can see. We'll zoom a little farther. So you see the that very back alignment line for us is like right at the edge of that the cross member that kind of sticks up through there. That gets me the space I want for what I wanted to do here. So I had to place the first foundation in and then just lower the pillars down back and forth to get it to where it snapped right above the level because I want this this level to still be visible. Like I want you to be able to kind of get down to this if you need to, but okay. So what we should just need to do then is take a bunch of this material out here. We'll start with ceilings. Should be able to carry those no problem. I was going to need food, but I forgot I don't have to do that on modded. Watch that food level rise in the bottom corner there. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to just, first off, I'm just going to fill in the space we have now with our ceilings. So we're going to just mimic what we have here on the other side. And I decided to go with metal just because I kind of wanted to have this be a real industrial kind of looking thing. You can just fill this in here. Okay, and then I'm going to actually pick up... do I want to do that? I think I have to leave a piece out to get that first ramp in place, but that shouldn't be a problem. Well, actually, we'll leave this side the way it is, and we'll come back to it once we get down to the other side. So to get that first ramp to go downwards the way we did, we put an extra ceiling out. I think I need more of... Apparently, I can't access it from out there. It looks like I have to change something on how we're doing this, too, then. Okay. Can I move? I can move. So now the ramp should have an option to snap backwards for us like that. And then we can take that back out. So I have to do the same thing on this side. Oops. One of these. And then I can probably just take those bottom ones out and be okay. It's always interesting if you're going to be able to get this stuff from here or not when you're trying to shoot through a gap. Okay, probably not. Okay, then I can pick this up. Oh, actually, just get that gun back out. Get rid of all these. We should be able to take these two out now and be fine as well. So we'll do that. Wait a second here. There we go. Right there. Okay, we'll do the same on this side. And that'll be the back end for us to kind of get up where we want. Now I'm going to actually fill in this spot too. If I can. But I'm not going to go any farther down on that side. And then I want to get rid of the one that's down here as well. Now what's going to happen on the bottom is going to bring these across. And they should line up with that piece. Now we're not going to go quite as far down for the middle piece, so that's why we actually stopped where we did on this other side, is the middle piece is going to just have a single one going back that direction, which is going to be hard to do from up here. So we'll actually do that when we're actually on the ground. All right, so we've almost got all these pieces in place now, which is nice. Perfect. Oh, we can take this out now, too. Okay, so you should be able to see them from that side. Let me take this guy out so we have our way back in there. So now you can see from the side. Ooh, I need to actually change my my zoom real quick. Let's go to 5 times. So you can kind of see the basic shape on the side. So it's going to have kind of it's going to look like a treaded look on either side for it. So I'm going to do the same on the other in just a second here. I actually need to get a couple more pieces to kind of fill some of this out. So I'm going to get some of those rolling real quick, and I'll bring you guys back once I have that done. All right, I took us over to the platform just to make this a little easier. I had to craft a couple more pieces up. I want to do something a little different for the nest here that I've done before. Did I? Is it supposed to be 2 deep or 3? I don't remember if I left the rudder on the inside. I feel like I might have gone one farther than I meant to in this direction. I mean, that'll be fine. It could just be 2 deep here, and then it'll be 3 on the sides. But that means I'm going to actually come forward with this piece. I think that's right. Yeah, okay. I think that's right. Alright, so I want to put these rails in. I'm going to just look down towards my feet for this on both sides. And then the same on this one, down towards my feet. And down towards my feet. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to put rails all the way down around this. And then at the top of those, we're going to put in glass. So that's going to be our walls are going to be a mix of the rails and glass. And what we're going to do for this is then switch that to the half wall. So now they actually have like they'll have kind of a glass cockpit kind of view to it. Well, not really a cockpit, but it'll have a nice like striped window all the way around. We're going to do that on all of this stuff. So put those here too. Same thing, switch to half wall, switch to half wall. That's going to give us kind of a view all the way around once we're actually inside this. I got to figure out, I'm probably going to put the door in the center back here as well. Then I'll have, do I want to do that? Yeah, I think so. It's always tough to decide how you can lay stuff out, because until I start putting stuff in, I'm not sure exactly what I need to have space for. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do then, is we'll do one of these, then one of these, and then we should just be able to switch these to all half walls. And that'll get us started on the basic shape of this here. Gotta go out here and take a look. So we'll have a way to kind of see through all the way around this. I have to put another door frame in back here. This is actually going to be a ramp that's going to go here, which I can grab some of those now. I think I need to put ceilings in to do that. So, oh, that weird shuddery jitter thing for that freaks me out every time it does that. Okay, let's get up in here then. You there. Silly ceiling. So we'll snap one there, and that should let us place in our ramp over here. That'll be our ramp that goes up to that section. We actually don't need this one here. It was just there for us to have a placeholder. And then same on this one. And then that'll let me place the ramp that goes back down that section there. So that part's done and easy. I need to put in some more pieces that go up, which are probably inside here. Oh boy. Be able to see through, it's real creepy. And we'll put these in as well. So this is where we're getting back to kind of the classic nest look for it. I can't even see with the colors. I can't even tell. That's the right one there. Okay. And then for me to put ramps up there, I'm going to need to do more. We need to put actually up my a series. I have to put a wall up there still. So I've got some more crafting I have to do. I wasn't quite sure how this was going to work out. So before I got too far into it, I wanted to kind of test out my ideas. So this looks like it's going to work the way I want it to. I'm going to make some more pieces and parts. And I'm going to finish up the basics of the nest here. And then I'll bring you guys back so we can kind of finish up the whole thing. And then we'll take it for a spin. And I'll show you some funny things we found out about this. All right, guys, we're back. We've got part of it done on that side. I wanted to get this other pontoon-ish piece in, so I bring you guys with me for that part. So right now we're just going to kind of snap some walls in place. They're going to be the foundations for the next piece we're doing. I'm trapped! Oh no! Go put this here. A little farther ahead. Okay. Alright, so I'm kind of trapped now, which is fine. I'm actually going to just kind of loop up here and back down. I'll show you guys what it's going to look like when we're done with this piece. It's going to look like this. I need to actually turn this around to be able to get to what I need. So let's take this back up. And then we're going to just kind of go out and come back around real quick. Getting the actual height right is always the hardest part. So it's right about there. Stop. Okay. That should be good for us to work on it over here. Alright, so now I can go ahead and put up the pieces on top. They're gonna have some funky snappy points for a minute here because it's gonna try to snap to more than one spot. Okay, I made that one a little hard to get to for myself, but that's fine. And then what we're doing here is we're doing some side pieces a little differently. So we want that one, and then we want it again. We don't want it to smash the other piece. That's always the hard part. There we go. So that's all because we're going to paint it a certain way. So I want that piece to be there so we can paint it the way I want. Put that away. And then that. Okay, that's good. Then I should just need to put in... nope, if you could just... on the bottom... right there. I have another wall on me. I don't know if we're lagging or what. Are we lagging? Okay. Might be lag, might not be. Alright, we need to put some ceilings in. I guess we'll find out in just a second when we start putting ceilings in if that's lag or not. Okay, now you see we've got two different points there that it's trying to snap to. Want to make sure we get the right one, so we just get that out of there. Oops. Let's get rid of this. Yes, that's the one I want. Yeah, okay, that's the right one. And it looks like I'm going to need to bring this closer in to keep working on some of this. Ooh, okay, and I need to do that anyway so I can get that piece. I wonder why that last one's not wanting to snap in place. Okay, you went someplace. Alright, let's switch this back over. Handy little trick if you are a Arcanist. If you use your teleport and shoot at the ceiling, it'll put you on top of the ceiling, which for us means inside here. And that's where you went, and that's not where you belong. You can be like that, huh? Don't want to snap in there? What if I gotta take this out first? Okay, you're being a jerk, and I don't like it. Okay, what if we put this in first? Maybe that's the issue. We don't actually need one here, but if it's going to help this piece snap like it's supposed to... You definitely did not snap like you're supposed to. Where did you go? You freaking jerk. There you are. Quit it. That's not where you belong. Okay. Right there. Alright. Pick that up. Now will you snap in like you're supposed to? Oh, I saw you there. Okay. Woo! It's a lot of finicky stuff, huh, guys? Alright, now we've got most of our pieces in. Is this the right one for this side? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Over here in one of these? Yes, it is. I think. Hopefully. Okay, and then... Oh, no, I need that for over here. Alright, so we might need a different piece. Maybe that's the wrong side. Alright, you go up there. And then I've got to put in... Woohoo. That was a little scary. So I'm going to have to get back out of here. Which I can do by doing this. But you know what I can do? Let's see if we can get this actually over top of that. That ought to make it a little easier for us to work on. Okay. Now I should be able to put the other pieces in like we need to. Still a little short on that side there, but... Alright, so I'm going to finish up the old undercarriage here, guys. And I'll probably slap a paint job. Probably slap a paint job on it. I'm not quite sure yet. Probably. So let me get that done. Now you guys have seen all the finicky stuff we kind of do to make this work. But I'll get that piece done. I'll probably get a paint job on it. And then we'll go play with some of the cool things we can do with this. Oh, man. This S Plus spray painter is the coolest thing ever. This works really well. All right, so with this, look, it's long distance. It uses one dye per thing, right? So I've been doing a couple different ones, trying them out, but I made a whole bunch of dye, tried different colors out, but you just drag the one on that you want. It'll use one of them, and it doesn't use any more while you're using it, and you can enable with Alt and whatever number you want to enable. So I turned them all on, and it works from a ridiculous long distance. This is great. Look at this. All right, so then we should just need, I think, brown is all I have. Oh, did I do the bottoms of these? Yeah, these ones are already down the bottom. Okay. I've been doing this off camera because I wanted to make sure it was going to work. I put some stuff inside, too, which I'll show you guys in just a second. And then, check that out. It's still got everything enabled. So if I put it away... Oh, and it's still enabled. It saves it. That's beautiful. Okay. Bloop, bloop. I think we just have 2 more pieces up front. Oh, I named it the Arcanum. 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 I'm going to mess that up so many times. All right, so I put these little wing deals on it to make it easy for me to get up to. With the older versions of this, I'd leave a section in the bottom, and I would grappling hook up to it. But we're using magic now. We don't need to be using no grappling hooks if we're using magic, so I'm going to use my teleport stuff. And on the teleport stuff, I can just do one of these things. Bloop. And up we go. Okay, let's get up here. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Matches my colors. I don't know if I want to do... I don't know if I want to do some more, some colors on the rails or not. Like, I don't mind the rails the way they are now, but I might want to change those. Okay, so we've got those on both sides. Little bit pieces here. Let's take a look from the outside here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Oh, okay. I meant this. I totally meant this. I did not mean that. I mean, that does, but I'm saying this. Okay, so let's just jump inside real quick. I just put some basic stuff in here. We've got our crafting tables. This is our Kibbler up here. That's our kibble making table. Basic crafting things. We've got our bookshelf over here that I'm collecting stuff in so far. And then just a generator and stuff like here. I'll put some lights on here too. I put, you know, they got little spots in the back here so I don't technically fall off. I will. Trust me. I'm going to fall off this. There's no doubt about that. Okay, all the paint looks pretty good. Then we've got our way up on the top here. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's take it for a flight real quick. You ready? Bam. Just ready to go. Beautiful. Flying mobile operations now. We can just fly any place we want. What's that? Tapahara? What's up, man? How you doing? Want to come say hi? I'll come say hi. Check it out. What's up, buddy? Well, you don't like this? You like the Arcanum? Well, likes you, obviously. Where you going? Oh, man, this is perfect. Look at this. I like the color scheme. Obviously, I love these colors. I don't typically do much of my stuff in my colors because I think it can be a little overbearing, but I like it. Got a little landing platform up front, which means I can actually take some creatures with me. Actually, and I should show you guys that real quick, because one of the cool things about this mod is that the deck acts like it's flat pretty much all the time, even though it's obviously not. So let's see if we can go land on the tech one over here. Did I land on top of Drusilla? Oh, perfect. Drusilla. Let's go ahead and pick you up real quick. So I can actually ride Drusilla up here too, but I'm just gonna... Okay, let's just go right up here. Alright, we'll leave Drusilla right there. And check this out. Okay, so we'll get up in the air. Let's go first person. Look, she's still on. No problem. Go up here like this. She doesn't look like she's on quite perfectly, but she's good. The only time that it doesn't work is if you like smash down into the water. You can throw them off that way. It's so weird to fly this in first person. Okay, whoa. And then if you smash into stuff, like I just did, you see you'd have to pour Drusilla there. Whoop. Okay. We're going to fly for a little bit here, I guess. Still drifting. Bloop. Alright, let's just get Drusilla not as precariously placed. Actually, you know what? Let me show you the other part of this while we're messing around here. So if we get our personal teleporter out and we right-click, we can see all the things that people have put trackers on so far, right? So if we pull Drusilla, bam, there she is, right? So there's actually a tracker thing that you put on creatures for that. It's this guy right here. Awesome Dino Tracker, okay? I've been told that there might be a funny thing we can do with our raft here. So let's go ahead and get on. And we'll go ahead and put this on. And then it did let us consume it. Which means theoretically, I think we can pull the Arcanum to us. So let's just go over here real quick. Oh god, please let this work. Alright, there's a Rex over there. Let's stay away from the Rexes. I just want to put this down someplace and see. Yeah, this will work right here. We'll put it right on the edge here. Oh, okay. Right there. Let's go a little farther in. Right there. Okay. Please let this work. This would be so great if it does. Alright. Are we ready to try this out? Oh, okay. Do we see the Arcanum? We can just teleport our raft to us. Oh, that's hilarious. And it just lets... It puts it right in the place so you can just jump right on it, too. Oh, that's too funny. So we could just take this into weird places with us then, no problem. We could find someplace real stupid and weird to put it, and I could just take it with me. That's probably a little dangerous. Like, if you did it underwater, it would suck. Because, you know, I think the raft will, like, destroy itself. Actually, it might just pop up to the surface. It sounds like I'm going to have to make another one of these things. Just to test it out. See what's going on. What do we got in here? Anything good? Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'll take those. Thank you. So, now we've got, like you can see, though, we've got a fully enclosed raft up here now. Our little airship deal. I love this mod so much. We can travel with things on here. We can put turrets. We can put anything we want on here. If we put turrets on, we can take this into like the Wyvern area and just destroy everything. So let's go ahead and just take it for a quick fly down. I want to take you guys. I want to take you guys someplace we haven't gone yet and kind of see how it looks and see kind of how everything's working out for us. So now you can see the Arcanum with its beautiful paint job. Let's take it for a quick trip and I'll bring you guys right back. Well, I was going to show you guys where the rock drakes are supposed to spawn, but it looks like one of the resets recently may have wiped that part of my the I&I codes. I spent a little while kind of working with that. Monkey Puzzle had a great idea, and I actually made the rock drake spawn in only one specific spot for a while, but it looks like I'm going to have to redo some of that. They were only spawning down here in the Badlands area, I have yet to see a single one down here, though, so it looks like I'll have to come back through and do that stuff again and go ahead and do some dino wipes. But yeah, because I wanted them just to kind of crawl all over the place down here. This just seemed like a fun place to do that. And I had it work, and it was great. It was brutal down. Like, this is one of the most dangerous places you could begin the game, which is pretty funny. All right, so let's go ahead and I think we're going to call that a day, guys. You get to see me kind of work on the Arcanum and kind of see the new shape for it. This is obviously a modification of the sand skiff, which is a modification of the nest. So, this is my style. I love this thing, man. But I like the new little points in the front there. Using magic on this has made it much, much easier to play with. So if you guys have enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like below. You can always subscribe for more content, and I will catch you on the flip side. Whoa!